family. Welcome in to Divine Golden Master. Okay, you here with Divine. We're gonna do a quick video. I want to say it's gonna be quick, you guys, but we never know. We never know. Okay, so you guys don't forget to go ahead and drop down below questions that you may have, things that you may want me to discuss. Okay, on this series that I'm doing, and we're really basically going over alchemy in a mixture of ways, and discussing transmutation, being able to manifest the life that we desire because we no longer have to pray to gods outside of ourselves. Now I am teaching you guys that we are the gods, we are the goddesses, and it's important that we notice because we are creating. So let's just jump right into this video before I get a little bit off track. And this video specifically is talking about manifesting through remembering, okay? Manifesting through remembering. And this is highly effective. This is something that I do on a day-to-day basis, and especially with a lot of our clients. But manifesting through remembering, what does that mean? Okay, so when we manifest through remembering, literally, you're going to remember something that has not happened. You're going to remember something that has not happened, okay? And for example, when you're about to start your day, and you have a job interview, and you're gonna go, after that you're gonna go maybe go meet with some friends or go on a date, and then after that you're gonna get some things to start a project, and you need everything to go in a certain type of way so that your energy you can feel comfortable, you can feel like things are going you can feel like things are going positive, or in a positive direction. So what you will do is you'll wake up. Okay, now morning routine is very important, what I tell people all the time, because not only does your morning ritual, your beauty ritual, how you get your day started, your glamour ritual, it's very important because the energy that you put out into yourself to start your day is felt throughout your day. Other people may treat you different by how you start your day and how you treat yourself. Okay, so I always tell people, start by grooming yourself. Okay, you want to look your best. And as you are grooming yourself, you're getting yourself ready, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you want to also be speaking things before we even start remembering how our day is about to go. You want to remember who you are. Speak over yourself. You can even print this out. You can make this really pretty or really creative, and write these out as in like your affirmations, like your 10 commandments of being a goddess, or your 10 commandments of being a god. And what are those for you, right? What are your 10 commandments? I might even make a video of that where we go live and we do it together and speak about different things that we think are necessary within our 3D reality. Now, when you have those 10 commandments and you're reading those to yourself, things like, oh, I will never, as goddess divine, I will never, let me switch that, y'all. So, as goddess divine, I know that I am the center of attention. All eyes are on me. I am important. Okay, I switched that because you don't necessarily want to talk about what you don't want. You want to talk about what you do want. Okay, so that's one. As goddess divine, abundance will constantly flow to me continuously wherever I go and wherever I am, or however you want to put it, right? And those are just some examples, So for things that, when you do that, for things that you really want to stick, and I say 10, 10 is very simple. Those are something that if you do those daily, you'll start to remember those. And in those moments that you feel not good enough, or you don't feel like the most godliest being that you are, or you don't feel as supernatural as you really are, for those moments, you will have some of those goddess commandments or God commandments come up for you, okay? And I said that to say it's important that we start with that ritual, because if we just go to manifesting through remembering, sometimes that's when we experience those blockages that will try to come in and distract us and tell us that you're not good enough, or why would your day go like that, or this and that. All those negative voices get silenced out when we already affirmed who we are. We already spoke who we are before we even started to remember our day. So it's no way that if abundance is continuously flowing to me, it's no way that I don't think that I can manifest this today, or I don't think that this is how my day is supposed to be going, right? You following me, okay? So now, back to, okay, so manifesting through remembering. After you started your day, you high vibing, you played some songs and some frequencies and affirmations, and you said your 10 commandments as your godhood or your goddesshood. Now, how does this day need to go? I know I have this interview, I know I have this date, and I know I have this project that I need to push out. So we're going to get very comfortable, right? For some people, you can get in the bed, but for some people, they get too comfortable in the bed, they fall asleep, right? So if you don't want to fall asleep, you can just get in the chair, sit with your back up straight, but comfortable, right? Take a deep breath. My last video, the video before that short one, we speak about how to get yourself into alignment to be able to clear your mind and visualize. And this is what we're going to start to do here. And we're going to visualize how we want that day to go. So it will go something like this. Before you even visualize, you can even just state these things, and then you can slowly but surely work into that visualization. Okay? So today, for Goddess Divine, this job interview is already a piece of cake. They love me. Everybody was so excited to see me today. They were so excited to meet me and my energy. I was so positive. They received me so well. They want to hire me for way more than what I even expected. They want to hire me on the spot. I don't even have to wait for a call because they just love me so much. They think I'm perfect for the position. I know I am. I'm highly capable. I'm more than capable. And after that, that went amazing. That went great. So I was pumped up. And I went ahead and went to my date. I was early, got time to get settled, get myself together. As soon as I got on my date was telling me how amazing I was, how beautiful I was, and not too much so it wasn't weird, but it was just enough to where I know that they are already falling in love with me. They already see me as their partner, right? Okay? and then also to keep going, right? Like, when I first saw them, they were just like I wanted. They were exactly what I wanted, and they give these qualities. They are very eloquent. They're very neat. They have a nice attire. They smell very good. Their voice was very alluring. You know, what is it that you want them to be like as well, right? And we want to get descriptive. The food was amazing. It was no mishaps. We enjoyed ourselves. We stayed even later. We had 2 rounds of drinks, and normally I don't even have any drinks. Whatever the case may be, right? And then after that, you went and got yourself for your project. I went and got my things for my project, and it went amazing. The project went amazing. It flashed by. I was having so much fun being creative, and everything just went so smooth. And this was the best art piece yet, and this was my highest selling art piece, and before you even know it, even just me now doing that in this very moment raised my vibration. I was already feeling good, but I'm feeling even better. I'm excited. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even have a job interview, but I'm like, I must be about to get some type of new job opportunity. I must be about to go today. Like, I'm already feeling the energy. So this is what we speak about too when law of attraction of anything that you want to have, you can feel right now. It's time and space is not real. There is no lack. There is no real lack, right? So it's very important to take that time. And this is why I tell you guys to spend that hour in solitude a day, right? So this is something that you can do in your hour of solitude a day. Put this in there. This is important. Even if you just take 5 minutes, 5 minutes for this, 5 minutes for your 10 Commandments. Get it done, because why? You're important. You're the priority. This is your life, right? So you have to make sure that, because a lot of people, I feel like when you get into that energy of I'm a god, I'm a goddess, a lot of people will be like, oh, that's so narcissistic, or that's so selfish, and this, and that, and that's so egotistical. But really, it's not, because everybody should realize who they are. And granted, at the same time too, how do you know everybody doesn't realize who they are but you? And a lot of people are, everybody is not going to be in their God and goddesshood or in their divinity. But that is not your problem, that other people don't get it. You get it, so you must be that divine being of who you are, or you will constantly struggle with not fitting in this world, or like take those things of not fitting in and being able to sense energy and flip it, right? So how do we do that? Okay, so you may have somebody that's very negative towards your craft, or very negative towards what you decide to do. Like in my life, I like candles, I read cards. People think I'm a weirdo, or they think I'm dark, or they think, even dating, they'll be like, oh, did you put a spell on me, and this, and that. And you have to be able to transmute that energy and not be so sensitive, because the truth of the matter is that occult knowledge is what? The hidden, the unknown knowledge, okay? Everybody's not there mentally or even capable to get to that level of understanding on a spiritual level, and even to go further on a mental level, because some people understand on a spiritual level, but they don't even understand on an actual conscious mental level, right? So you have to understand that as well, too, that people are sleeping, they're dead. And even people that say that they're spiritual may not even all the way be conscious of what they are putting out and what they're doing, by being biased and saying that this is right and this is right and this is wrong. That may be right in their reality, or that may be right in this one's reality, but it may not be right in yours, and you don't have to feel shameful or feel like, oh, you're wrong because this person isn't doing it. No. Now, do you have to push them against their will to do it your way? No. And this is the biggest thing about the divinity, that once this part right here is realized and it's executed correctly, everything else will kind of alchemize and you'll be able to transmute it. But it's getting over that hump of like, even when I feel people sending me negative energy or people doing spell work against me now, it's more so of flattering that you thought that much, right? Because we know that energy is energy, cannot be destroyed, only can be transformed. So if someone's sending me these, I feel these lower vibrational energies, because we're not going to say negative and positive, we're going to say lower vibrational energies, because it's energy. I can transform that energy and turn it into a positive. As to, let's keep it on topic with the video, I can transform the past and turn it into a positive by remembering it different. I can remember my past differently to transmute as well, okay? So this video is about manifesting through remembering, but you can also not only manifest, time is not real, but if we're speaking of in time, in this 3D reality, you can manifest the future, and you can remember the past differently as well. And you can change your whole narrative and your whole paradigm, it shifts your whole environment. I'm a witness. I've done it. I'm telling you. I'm not just telling you what I've heard. No, y'all know. And for a lot of you guys who've been sticking around my channel for a long time, you've been here with me on my journey. You've seen me go through a lot of different levels of elevation, and being able to understand that the power is wherever it's put. So if you're putting power in this person that's sending you negative energy, you're fueling that. But if you're transmuting it and saying, "Oh, that's so cute. I get it. It's really a form of admiration. You really adore me because even you went to do spell work on me, or you're making these fake pages and searching out on Instagram to stalk me on Instagram. You love me. You love me. You love me. You literally love me." And change it, because a lot of times too, people don't know sometimes why they don't like you, or why they sending you this negative energy and they sending you this evil eye. And I feel like it's so often in the spiritual community that it's like evil eye, be careful, evil eye. But nobody really talks about how to transmute that energy. At least for me on my journey, I've had to do a lot of different research, and even just studying within ancient Egypt and Kemet, and learning how to be as light as a feather. On this spiritual journey, we have to be as light as a feather to be able to transmute all these twists and turns of energies. And that's like I told you guys, it's like, it's not that it doesn't happen, but it's about what you do with it. So let's manifest through remembering things differently, even if it's our first time getting that realization, because as soon as you start to mix your frequency with something, that is synergy, and now you're creating something that's even more powerful. Are you going to create something that's going to be powerful, that's going to help you? Or are you going to create something that's going to hinder you? And what I mean by that is, for example, again, if you feel like somebody's doing work against you or something like that, right? Are you going to give them that power by, okay, yeah, you may feel it in your chest. Like I've felt things in my chest. I've felt mental attacks. Am I going to get up and stand up and speak over my godhood and my goddesshood and speak over of who I am? Because I know that time and space is not real. So that if I'm feeling this, when I send something, they will feel it. And they will feel that shift, and they will understand that it has no power, that it doesn't work anymore. And they may either conform to realize of, okay, I can't mess with this person. It's not working. I'm draining myself, I'm spending money, I'm doing all these things, and it's not working. Or sometimes too, people, they can't beat you, they want to join you, right? So realize, again, like I tell you guys, where the power is held. You have the power in your 3D reality. Okay, and when we think about life, I'm going to do a video on this as well, but life is a paradox. What is a paradox? When something is right, but it's also wrong at the same time. So you can't get caught up in the right and wrong. You have to get caught up in the hold the wheel, right? You know what I'm saying? They say, Jesus, take the wheel. Well, you're God, you're goddess. Take the wheel. Just hold the wheel. You can be on cruise control, but just hold the wheel. If we holding the wheel, we still have what? Vision, direction. We know where we're going. We don't have to move around too much. We don't cruise control. We don't have to worry about moving our arms and doing all that extra stuff. I just know where I'm going. I know who I am. I have vision. My mind doesn't take anything else. And most of these cars now, they keep you in the lane, so you really just got to keep that vision. And be blind to the bullshit, okay? Be blind to the bullshit. And the bullshit is, or the BS is anything that goes against who you are in your divine reality. Once you create your divinity and who you are as this goddess or this God, nothing can penetrate that. And what do they say in the Bible? God is a jealous God. Those who go against God, or you know what I'm saying? And if the Bible is metaphors about how we spoke about, even that God is a jealous God. So you're not going to allow anybody in your 3D reality that would hinder your divinity. They must be, annihilated, okay? X'd out. And that may be simple of, I'm not picking up your phone call anymore. I'm not gonna hang out with you anymore. I'm not gonna go talk to you anymore because I know a lot of people like to use work as an excuse too. It's like that is like one of the biggest ones. We're like, well, I work here, and what am I supposed to do? I work here. They work with me. Just plenty of jobs hiring, and know that if you're working for somebody else, you're just a placeholder. They can get it somebody else. They can always get someone else. They can always find someone with a better resume. So build your own business first of all, right? But if you are in that environment, you may need to branch out somewhere else. You may need to go somewhere else. Don't be afraid of being alone, but also don't be afraid of trying new things and branching out from your comfortability, because a lot of people don't realize this too. It's like, yeah, when you manifest your new life, a lot of things change. And you have to think about, okay, if I want to manifest this, what all is this going to bring me? Because, and I'm going to do another video talking about this because this video is getting kind of long, but you have to think about the full aspect of what something's going to bring. Just like if you're manifesting a love relationship, well, if this person is really in the spotlight and they're really, seen and they're really big in their community, and you're somebody who's like an introvert, if you manifest this love connection, you get it. Are you ready to deal with all of that? All of the hate, all of the spot, are you ready to deal with that? And that's what I mean. When you are manifesting something, are you ready wholly to deal with the whole thing? And if that whole thing doesn't match up, then maybe you need to move this around or do this here. But what I'm saying here with that is that as you manifest this new lifestyle and your new godhood, your own personal experience of bliss and what you think is your heaven, everybody's not going to be allowed, and a lot of things may need to shift. Even just environmentally, like even just your decor, the colors, the things that surround you. Maybe you want more plants. Okay, so be open to that. Now, why does this work? Because we are creators, we're co-creating. Look into the meaning of the flower of life, which says we all started from one, and that we are what the all is mind, mental creation. So if our mind is creating, this is why this works. Because when you create that experience, you set that emotion and you feel it, then you've created a thought form that now exists. Just like worrying, if this works to manifest, what do you think worrying does? Worrying does nothing but manifest more problems of what you're worrying about. And I'm sure you guys are more familiar with that, of like people talking about, oh, don't worry, you'll manifest those things, this, and that, and the third, right? But they don't tell you that instead of worrying, you should be thinking about what you're doing, remembering your future, how you want it to go. And as well as remembering your past, how you wanted it to go too, and transmute that energy of pain and things that you had to heal from, transmute it. And stay away from worrying, because that is what is going to manifest more problems, more stress, more worry. And if you do this every day intentionally, go in and intentionally remember how your day is supposed to be going, you will start to see a transformation over your life. Okay, you guys? Let me know if this video was helpful. Let me know how this resonated with you. And let me know what questions that you may have down below, okay? I'm very much open right now. I have the space, the time, the opportunity to really, coming up in the summer, to be able to sit on live with you guys. So, and do more videos. So I want to do more so targeted of what you need. So put down in the comments what you need to hear, what you need to see, and we'll go over that, you guys. But this is all I have for you guys. Don't forget, if you need an intuitive tarot card reading, to text that number down below. Also, for personals, I also do collective readings on my other channel, Divine Golden Intuitions, and tarot card readings are really good to see where you may be at, but remember to take what's yours and leave what doesn't resonate, okay? But it's good to see where you're at, to gauge what may resonate, to get that consciousness, to be able to see where you may need to shift energy or rearrange things within your reality. I love you guys. Love yourself. Peace.